Everyone, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Amelia and I post new life and style videos every Wednesday and Sunday evening. Yes, that is right. I am going back to uploading twice a week. If you followed me during Vlogmas, that's what I was doing when I was just like testing the waters, and actually I really enjoyed it. I thought I was going to be like struggling for ideas or just finding it like super difficult to find the time. But I actually find it more difficult to only be uploading once a week, weirdly. I feel like because I film on a Sunday, edit on a Monday, and then just schedule it for a Wednesday, that there's this long lull in my week, and it kind of makes it difficult to like rev up to start again. But while I was doing Vlogmas, I really found that I had more creativity and more on-camera energy, though it probably like doesn't show because I am like a boring, more reserved person, but to me that's what it felt like. And selfishly, I saw good analytics and I thought, you know what else are we gonna do in this hopefully last half of the pandemic besides just put out more content? So that's what we're going to be doing. So with that housekeeping aside, today's video I'm going to be doing the 21 questions tag. This is like makeup edition. I saw Michelle Wong do it, and if you don't follow her, you definitely should. She's a beauty guru here on YouTube and has an extensive luxury collection. So if you love luxury makeup, definitely check her out. Her videos are like very soothing to watch. And let us get into it because 21 questions is a lot and I've already been talking for like 2 minutes. Okay, so question 1, what is the oldest makeup product in your collection? And that would be my Smoky Eye Palette from NYX. This is probably around 5 years old, so it's definitely not like super old, but it is the oldest product that I currently have. I did a big declutter before I moved into this house, and I kept this because it was just like sentimental and also just has like some kind of unique colors. I like this purple and this kind of graphite color here, and yeah, just wanted to keep it. Next question, what is your most recent makeup purchase? I buy most recently. I'm so stupid. I did like a review 2 days ago. Oh my god, I am losing my mind. Let me tell you, this week, rough. Okay, it's actually these two things from Ritual Day Fee, the highlighter and the pigment balm, and they actually watched my video. Do you know how embarrassed I am? They messaged me on Instagram and they were like, oh yeah, by the way, like the Forbidden lipstick, which I said was really light, but I thought that maybe using it in a tube versus your finger, and they were like, yeah, like that's right, like, you know, thanks for purchasing. And I was like, oh, I really like love the balm, like it was amazing. And they're like, oh, like cool. And I mean, that was like the end of it, but I was like so embarrassed when I saw that message come through because I just felt like it wasn't a good video. Like it was fine, I got my point across, but it just wasn't as like profesh as I would have enjoyed it to have been if I knew someone from the company was going to watch. Okay, moving on. Number 3, what is the first makeup product you ever used? Me, like personally using makeup, it was probably like a Lip Smackers lip gloss that came in like, you know, a little squeezy tube like this. I can't remember, but like that was put on my face. I did dance recitals when I was younger, so there was a big push for bright red lipstick and like rosy cheeks. Maybe eyeshadow, definitely mascara. Number 4, what is a makeup trend that you used to love but now hate? I think something I used to love, I don't know if I ever like loved it, but it's lining like your waterline and upper lash line in black liner. And not that I hate it now, like I certainly don't hate it. I just think I know more now and know that, one, you don't necessarily need to line your whole eye with liner. You can just like line kind of, you know, like a quarter, half, 3/4 to get that same effect while still keeping the eye open. Yeah, it's not like I hate that look on anyone or It's just like, oh, you know, you could kind of do it this way and I think you would get more of the look you achieve, sort of thing. So what's a makeup trend you used to hate but now love? The fluffy eyebrow look. Don't get me wrong, I still love a precise brow, as we can tell, even though they're uneven. I know they're uneven. It's very frustrating. But I still love like a real precise brow. But I am definitely interested in trying more of like using the spoolie with the wax to like fan them up and just like a fuller brow. I feel like when it first came out last year or like 2019, I was like, what is everyone doing? This looks insane. It's not how your brows are supposed to be. But as I've seen it more and I feel like it's gone a bit more refined, I like it a lot better and I want to try it. Number 6, what is your favorite step in your makeup routine? It's probably the most boring step, but I think it's setting my face. And I don't even like bake or use that much setting powder. It's just when you can get that perfect combination of foundation, concealer, setting powder, and they all meld perfectly to create the most like beautiful, flawless skin. I just love it and it's so satisfying. Like when my foundation and concealer just work well, it's like the gods have smiled upon me and I just feel like my life's complete. And when it's shitty, I feel shitty, and like that's just a fact. I just think it's like the most satisfying step. It's a boring step, but it's my favorite. Number 7, what is a makeup product you can't live without? On that same token, it's concealer. I could go out with like a full face of foundation. I'm even gonna say I could go out without doing my eyebrows. No, I changed my mind after I just said that sentence. No. I could not live without brow product. I'm gonna say, what are we calling this? A brow pomade. Could not live without it. My brows are like, I would get compliments on my brows and I'd be like, oh, like, thank you. Like, it means so much to me. And I hold my brows like to the highest regard there is. I'm like obsessed. But this is the work of 10 minutes of my life. Like, I do not have naturally good brows. I feel like if my brows aren't done, I just look crazy. And I don't know, they just frame your face so well and just kind of change your whole look. So that's my answer. Number 8, what sparked your love for makeup? This is kind of twofold because I got into makeup in high school and I can't remember what really started it then. I think I was just like into fashion. So I think it was just kind of like in that realm. And then I've said it 1,000 times on here, once Kylie Jenner launched her lip line, it really like sparked my interest. On Instagram, I had been seeing that very 2014 to 2016 Instagram makeup of like full beat lashes, super block brows, like skin that had 0 pores, 0 lines, no definition, right? Baking. Like the peak of that was when Kylie launched her products, and kind of just seeing that on Instagram, and you know, it just kind of fell down a rabbit hole. And then Kylie did a video with James Charles and I fell down the James Charles YouTube rabbit hole. And then, you know, Jeffree Star and Tati, everyone who's canceled. And you just like see shiny things and you're like, yeah, okay, like I'll buy it, I'll try it. And kind of here we are today. So it's kind of twofold. Like I always had that, but it really took off 2015, 2016. Then what is the worst makeup look you've ever done? I'm sure there have been terrible makeup looks in high school, but I will say there was a makeup look I did fairly recently, and I just, every time I look at that thumbnail, I even forget. Let me look at what the video even was. So every time I look at this thumbnail, I'm like, girl, why did you do your makeup like that? It looks so terrible. Oh, the product empties and what I'd rebuy. I don't know if we're gonna be able to like see this. Hate it. I think my makeup looks so terrible in this thumbnail. While even filming and looking at myself in the viewfinder, I was like, I hate this makeup, but we're too far in it, not redoing it. Need to get this out. It's whatever. Everyone makes mistakes. Everybody has those days where your makeup's bad. And yeah, that's what comes to mind. Then number 10, what is your favorite makeup look I've ever done? It's probably what I did for my friend's wedding 2 years ago. I was very proud of myself. I did my own makeup that day, mostly because I was worried that the makeup artist wouldn't make me look like how I like to look. So I took on the challenge of doing my own makeup, and it wasn't on the fly. Like, I practiced over that week exactly what I was going to do because I didn't want to look like, you know, crazy next to everyone else who had an actual professional do their makeup. And I thought it turned out really, really nice. It lasted from like noon until 2 a.m., which is like a record. Yeah, I was really proud of my makeup. Number 11, what is your favorite drugstore makeup product? And it is the Essence Shine 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 Wet Look Lip Gloss. This is $3. It's an amazing lip gloss. It smells amazing. It's thick and soft and just makes your lips look so juicy, and especially in this very natural makeup look era we are kind of living in and having to wear a mask going out. This is like really nice, just kind of so you feel like, yeah, I have a look on, but it's obviously not going to stain your mask. And $3, how can you beat that? Then what is your favorite splurge makeup product? I hate that I am going to say this because it is so expensive, but it is the Pat McGrath Opulust lip gloss. I know I just said that $3 one from Essence was amazing, but this one's also amazing, and this one clocks in around $30. So we're real both ends of the spectrum here. But the Essence definitely has like the stereotypical lip gloss feel. Feels really nice. Love it. Totally recommend it. They have it in different colors too. But this is water and cream in one. I don't know how they do it. It smells like cupcakes. Just the coloring in here, it's like hard to focus. The purple, the pink, the green, the silver. It's just amazing. I'm literally gonna put it on now, even though it doesn't match what I'm doing. It's just, it's so, I don't know, it's so soft, so amazing, so shiny. I wish I could use it more often, but I just really don't have a need to wear super shiny, glittery lip gloss right now. 13, what is your most repurchased makeup product? Again, this is boring, but it is my Morphe setting spray. I really like it. I like the continuous mist. As I spray it on my laptop, that's great. I'm so smart. It smells good. First ingredient is glycerin, or water and glycerin, and not alcohol, which I definitely like, and fragrance is the last. 14, what's my earliest makeup memory? It is actually being done up for one of my recitals. I don't remember how old I was, which recital it was, but I remember standing in the cafeteria of this school. It had been converted to like the backstage area, and my mom putting on my makeup. Number 15, what's your favorite place to shop for makeup? It's boring, but it's like Ulta or Sephora. Those are really the only two places I shop. Unless I know I'm going to be buying a specific brand, I might then go to that brand's website. But otherwise, I just like Ulta and Sephora. I think Ulta might have a bit of an edge just because they have the drugstore side, and I do purchase a lot of drugstore makeup, whereas Sephora, I don't purchase a lot of luxury makeup, and that's, to me, that is what Sephora is best known for. Number 16, what is the most underrated makeup product you own? It has to be the L'Oreal Infallible foundation. It is a drugstore foundation and makes your skin look amazing. I feel like not enough people talk about it or use it. I don't even use it that often because this is my summer shade, which I should probably rebuy because that is nasty as hell. Then number 17, what is the most overrated product you own? It is the Hourglass Ambient lighting palette. Everyone said the Hourglass powders were amazing and they would change your life. And they have not, besides taking $80, well, $60 from me because I had a coupon. I don't know why everyone talks so highly about Hourglass. Like, they're fine, but they're not worth the money. I still use it because I'm gonna use it. Number 18, what is a discontinued makeup product you wish would come back? I have a lot of like nostalgia for makeup products, but I will say, and they could still make this, I haven't seen it in a while. Ulta used to have like, I think they still do have like their own makeup. And they had this beautiful shimmery lilac single eyeshadow that I wore all the time. I put that on with blue liner going out in college and I thought I was like the hottest person there. It was just the perfect shade. It was light, but there was pigment. It was shiny. It was great. And then it just got so old that the cover like broke off and I had to throw it away because it was crumbling and like basically hit pan, which was like probably one of the only things I've hit pan on. Like, and I went back to Ulta and tried to look for it and I really couldn't find it. I haven't looked in recent years or even online, which I might after I film this video. And I just think that's because now there is so much makeup to choose from that it's kind of hard to like, I don't know, have nostalgia almost. I feel like, oh yeah, like that was cool, but you know, there's another thing because we do just keep improving on product. Number 19, where do you go for makeup inspiration? The algorithm on my Instagram is doing its job. Basically, like the inspiration comes to me, and even there, it's not like I'm like a very artistic makeup person or an actual makeup artist where I need to collect all these different looks. Sometimes I see things I like and I'll save them, or I'll watch a YouTube video and be like, oh, that person like did this color combination, like that could be interesting, let me try it. I've been doing that a bit more often because I'm like, come on Amelia, like let's push ourselves, let's try something different besides like a transition shade and some glitter. But yeah, I'd say mostly Instagram, just because they make it very easy, because half the time the inspiration's already coming to me, or if I know I want to do like a pink eyeshadow look, I can just write like pink eyeshadow and you know, a million things come up and I can just scroll endlessly. Number 20, what do you hope to see less of in makeup's future? This is going to sound funny, but I hope to see like less makeup. I feel like companies are just really trying to capitalize on the makeup boom, which I get it, like you're a business, that's what you're supposed to be doing. But 8 times out of 10, it feels like a lot of brands are just like throwing stuff at the wall and hoping it sticks. I wish collections would be really thought through, just the execution, marketing, all of it would just be like really well done. That's what I want to see less of. Less just phoning it in and more let's actually like execute on ideas. Because there are a lot of times where I'm like, this got approved? What is like, why? This went through like market research? I don't know. My opinion. One girl's opinion. And finally, 21, what do you want to see more of? It's probably going to sound like a very PR answer, but inclusivity. I am fortunate enough that I can pretty much find my shade every single time in foundation and concealer. You know, if I use a blush product, a bronzer, eyeshadows, like it will most likely show up on my skin and be okay because I am pale. But it really irks me when a brand will come out with, you know, like a foundation or concealer, be like, look at this foundation, and then it's like 20 shades of white, 2 medium shades, 2 dark shades, and then they're like, oh, part 2 with our darker line is coming out in 3 months. It's like, bro, just wait. I don't like when brands do that, because it's like, why is it an afterthought? It's 2021. I don't feel like the darker side of a shade range should be an afterthought. Also with like the actual intensity of certain pigments of eyeshadow and blushes, I just feel could be really elevated. Or if you're gonna put together a face palette, you know, please make one that like encompasses other skin colors. Like, okay, this Hourglass one worked for me, but as I said in my review, I know it's not gonna work for someone who has a darker skin tone than me because it barely shows up on me. And if something barely shows up on my pale ass, like, that's a problem. Like, I really have to go over it a few times and they don't have another option. It feels like a real, not even oversight, but almost like you're making a decision to say, no, like, this is fine. That's my little soapbox. That is what I hope to see more of, because makeup should be for everyone. It's super fun to play with. It shouldn't be like this weird gatekeepy thing. Every time a foundation line comes out, there shouldn't be a whole like dissertation about if it's good or not. Like, just make it inclusive. I don't understand why it's that hard. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. And we'll see you in my next video. Hit the notification bell so you're always notified. Okay, bye. That was cringy, wasn't it? Yeah.